I woke up to my internet being down today, so I made a quick video on how to fix that because I had to remember how to fix it, changing the router's DNS servers to use Cloudflare and Google's DNS servers, since internet service providers are more likely to go down, it seems like, than Cloudflare or Google. So yeah, quick little 2-minute video on that. Good stuff. We are slowly climbing in Diamond. That is the plan. Right. Random bag. Pig is here. Starting to like the pig a little bit more. Which is weird because I go back and forth on this pig. I do like this bow. This character's broken. This bag gives too many things. Spend the money. All the class items are offered. And gain free stamina forever and ever. All of which feel like they're worth making use of. Twine. Twine is weird. Especially because we have this bag, which can give free stuff. So it's basically, do I want a 20% chance to gain 2 max health? Can I make it better than that? Huh. I don't know. 20% chance. I could, if I don't try and have the foods touch. 40% chance. Huh. I'm gonna take it. Piggy of Riches. If we hit Alt. Piggy of Riches. Oh, requires a box of riches. Start the battle. So now I have twine for when the game gives me a lightsaber and the other one. What is the other one? The fancy fencing rapier. We lose round 1. Wait. 4 HP? Wait. That thunk at the end. These gloves are not the best, although they would put me into battle rage, and then we would go super speed. Super Shelly is the best. Wait, super speed, super Shelly? Super speed, super Shelly, super speed, super Shelly. Huh. Super speed, super Shelly with a molten dagger. Kind of tempting. So, we just got rid of our weapon. That is a thing that happened. Notably, that happened. We did that. Pig is here. Pig is my friend. Oobling is here. Oobling is not really my friend. It's kind of my friend. Luck is here. Is Luck my friend? I don't know. Regen is here. Is Regen my friend? I don't know. Flame is my friend. Who else would like to be friends? None of you? What about a shell for a second Shelly? You would like to be my friend. That indicates I don't have any stamina issues. Really tempted to get rid of all of these. Feels weird. I do want the heat to feed the dagger. Dagger does 3 to 7, it uses 1 heat, it gains 2 damage, it does 5 to 9. 3.5 second cooldown, goes super speed. Super speed. Super speed. Sell. 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 Start the battle. Wait, plus 2 HP, what am I doing? I'm dead. Super speed, Shelly. 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 Huh. There are things? There are a bunch of things there. Super speed Shelly. Super speed Shelly. Right now, I would take a hammer, which means that pig has even more value. You can light this on fire for me. Things to consider. Girl power. No rush, please. No. Girl power. Double rainbow for the late game. Double rainbow is surprisingly good late game. Surprisingly crappy the rest of the time. Unsurprisingly crappy? Unsurprisingly crappy. Green gem. 3.5, 3.5. Green gem. Food amulet. Does not get me enough money. Double rainbow. Could just do random stat. Random skill. Double rainbow. Goodbye gloves. Double rainbow for the late game and... Okay, wait a second. You are a holy item. Did not realize that. So you go 20% faster, and you can double the buffs this gives 20% of the time, and this is worth extra damage on this, and it's worth 1 heat. This one. Heat, heat, heat. Maybe I don't value that much. Heat, heat, heat. This also gives buffs, but it's slow. Super slow. The most slow. Alright, but if I slide this over, put that there, put this here, put this here, then we have a 20% chance of gaining an extra heat. Next up. That's it. Start the battle. Win the game. Puzzle has been solved. They don't have regen. They can get regen. Crap. They can get unlimited regen once they get a luck. Well, they can get it anyways, but there's their luck. Luckily, I have 7 heat because this combo is broken on like round 4 or whatever round we're on. And this is pretty strong. Oh, I could make another flame dagger. We could do that. Flame dagger. It would use up my flames, but have we considered flame dagger? Yeah, I'm considering it. The thing is, flame is really good. You give 2 heat. Really good? Really, really good. So I could combine these greens, but if I do that, we go from 35 to 50% chance. That is a pretty good chance increase. Alright, I'll do it. Maybe I won't do that. So the reason to not do that is bag space. We're good. This one. That works with this. Right, you have a 20% chance to duplicate the buffs that you gain. 20% chance. Blue gem. So this one, because it's worth 2, I'm a little bit less incentivized to sell it, where if it was 2 chip gems, I would be much more incentivized to sell it. Also, it gives 3 frost. 3 frost. This one is better than usual because of the rainbow. Start the battle. Making the second Molten Dagger is a little bit questionable, but only a little bit. Winui. Winui. Good job, Shelly. 11 heat. We're doing things, but now we're going to be doing less things. I could do a bunch of mana things. Achievement unlocked. Probably for crafting this. Because they give achievements for everything. What about mana? Probably not. Hey, it's mana. Oh. What about mana? I just said probably not. This one. That's a lot of mana. And remove buffs is really good. Use regen, or use the thing to regen stamina, which I don't need. 5 gold. 5 gold. This one. So I already kind of don't want those greens now. Combine the greens. Red gem. I could just sell this yellow. Aw. Selling the yellow feels really weird, because yellow is decent. It does feel weird. Do I really want that bag space? I don't know. The yellow is good. The green is stupid. I just combined those greens. It's so stupid. That's 2 gold wasted. Green is stupid. Nobody cares about green. Blue is kind of good. Nobody cares about blue. Start the battle. Nobody cares about mana? Yeah, I do. Start the battle. The lag. Tropical summer. The worst part about the lag is it's completely unnecessary. This is not a game that benefits from fancy animations. Give us the option to turn it off. Yeah, maybe it looks kind of cool, but not if it's gonna lag. That was the closest fight ever. Huh. There are a lot of things here. A lot of things to think about. Attack slower, but gain armor. And do more damage, but I don't really do damage. But I could do damage, but daggers want to go quicker. Dragon Egg. 4 random debuffs, legendary fire item. Gone. This one. This one. Speed up. Speed up what? Speed up this. Speeding up the daggers would also be good. Alright, gloves. I think they're too valuable. 5 gold. Goodbye, gloves. We have 2 hearts left. Wait, I felt like I was doing so much better than I actually am. Reality. Reality is harsh. This thing. Crap. Does give a lot of mana. Find it again later. Maybe. Or don't. See if I care. This one. Ooh. Ooh. I do like that. Why do I still have this pig? Because it gives me money. These gems, if I upgrade them, alt. This one gives 4 frost in 4 seconds. These give 3 frost, so 6 frost in 3.5 seconds. Keep them separate. This one. 5 gold. You're gone. Start the battle. Can't take a thing just because it's good when I get a cupcake staff when I don't have a cupcake staff. And I might not ever see a cupcake staff. Luckily, this enemy is doing very little. Ever burning with no flame. I mean, they still could gain a good amount of heat, but no other weapons. Gloves not even on their weapon. What are you doing? This is diamond? This is diamond. Gain more buffs. This bag is broken. You are broken. The problem with this bag, I do have to figure out positioning. Stamina is not an issue, it seems like. Alright, that helps. That one. Shelly. Shelly is weird. Wait, I'm not currently using Shelly as an activator, am I? I've been using Shelly as an activator. You can't use Shelly as an activator? Shelly is not an activator. Shelly, you are the slowest shell of all time. You are not an activator. Stop. Stamina potion. Sadly, I can't drink that, but I could speed up Shelly. Purple gem. Purple gem. More buffs, more buffs, more buffs. More buffs, more buffs, more buffs. 20% chance. 20% chance. This chili. Wait, this chili can be an activator. 4.8. 3.2. 3.2 is less than 4.8. Math. How does it even work? Shelly. Shelly is being weird. Good. Dragon egg. Ooh, gain 3 luck. Could get rid of this. But it takes up 4 space. It would hatch and make a dragon. Alt. No, I can't see the upgrade. Items. Green dragon. Emerald. What? Whelp. Emerald whelp. Poison damage. Gain luck. It's a lot of poison with heat. It's 2 rounds away. We're on 2 hearts. That feels like no deal. This also 3... Let's think about this. 3 gold to speed you up 30%. That might be worth it. Weird. Could be worth it. Yellow gems. Green gem. Do I care about luck? Not that much. Blue gems. Red gem. 6 damage. Lifesteal 150%. 2 regen. But we can increase that number. Speaking of which, you don't want to be here. Crap. You want to be in the potion bag. I want this flame to be in reach. Okay, wait. Yeah, but the potion bag. The potion bag. We can do this. No, yeah, it almost works. It doesn't work. This flame is still not in reach. We're so close to having this figured out. What if I move the potion bag? Where? What if I do this? Don't do that. Okay, this rainbow goes right here. Perfect. No, that doesn't work. The thing I'm trying to do is get this to be under this rainbow, and it's not happening. I could if I don't use the potion belt. Or the potion. The potion belt wants the potion. Feels like I could figure this out, but I can't. Rainbow. Do I want 20% chance of more flames? Oh, crap. I want to be hitting... Crap. I want to be hitting the Goobert. I want to hit that weapon. I think I need to move that weapon, but I also want to hit that chili. I do want to hit that weapon. How much? Start of battle. I guess it's not that important. You're not in the right bag. I hate you. It's so close to working, even if I scoot this up. It's so close to working. I don't see the solution to the puzzle. It bugs me more because I think it exists. I think I could see it. These ones. These ones. Regen. With heat. With Shelly. With other things. Regen. 2 regen. Are these worth 1 gold? I'm gonna say they're worth 1 gold. This one. They're worth 1 gold. Do it. So I'm not gonna sell them this turn. Shelly, you're upside down. Why would they do this to you? Snow sticks. Why do you hate Shelly? Just flip it right side up. Why do you hate Shelly? Just flip it right side up. Cold and cold. They colded themselves more than they colded me. This one's really good. Crap. This one's really, really good. Better than a dragon egg, better than a dragon egg. Better than a pig, better than a pig. This one is crap. Pretty sure. This one works pretty well with the loot. Hey, we're taking a loot. Chili Goobert. Pretty good, because it prints heat. You're pretty good. You have a 2.6 second cooldown. You can go if you have to. You could go if you have to. You can definitely go. Things that can go. You have a 6-second cooldown, but not actually. You have a 3-second cooldown. That's a pretty short cooldown. And 10% faster for each star item. Crap, that's pretty quick. This is pretty quick. Do I ever just ditch this weapon? Good. Dragon Egg, you're gone. Pig, you're probably gone. I have limited space, you're gone. Ocean, you're gone. I don't have to sell you immediately. Ocean! Ocean is back. Third, Molten Dagger. Non-music item triggers other items go super speed. That one has to be in the buff bag. This one can give buffs. Randomly gain Empower, or 3 mana that I don't care about, or other things. Main thing, 3 seconds plus speed. 3 seconds plus speed. 2.6 seconds, but no speed. Can I fit this? 2.6 seconds. Do I have stamina problems? No. Shouldn't have stamina problems. We'll see. That one. Flame Dagger is weird. Flame Dagger's weird. Super Speed Shelly versus Flame Dagger. Might be Super Speed Shelly. Yellow Gem. So, the Flame Dagger uses a heat. I can gain lots of heat. This one's gone. Dagger. No interest. Carrot. Carrot's weird. Gloves. Gloves are weird. Ukulele. Wait, I'm not using this right. Do I care? Yeah, I care. Of course I care. I care about everything. Birds are musical instruments, I think. That was a thing that I meant to look for. Paradise bird? No, you're called Jinx. Jinx. Yeah, but where's the other Jinxes? So that is musical. Alt. Are you musical? You're musical. Are you you're musical? You're musical. 4 musical items right there. Cool. We discovered that last time. These gloves don't make too much sense for me. They make a little bit of sense. If I go like this, how does that help? Not sure yet. Give it a second. That does not help. Okay, if I move you back, this is pretty good. Okay. This is pretty good. That's pretty good. Purple gem. Do I keep the purple gem because it could become a quick activator someday? Yes, I do. Ditching this feels weird. This feels strong. Missing 3 stars. Missing 3 stars. Ah, I do have this bag. If I move that. Missing 3 stars. Wait, what? Right. Rainbow. Wait a second. Rainbow. 2 stars. Bunch of stars. Which do I care about more? Speeding this up because it is pretty good. Speeding this up, rolling and looking for space. Rolling and looking for space. It's not the space I wanted, but it's the space I got. Space. This one. Think about this. What are we thinking about? The space setup. Huh. Space is weird. Is this fine? It's fine, but could it be better? It could. I'm happy. What about you? Trigger faster. This is a weird one. It's really good if I have a couple things that I really want to speed up. I kind of do. Mostly don't. I do cleanse debuff. No, I don't. That's carrot. I do cleanse debuffs. I do cleanse debuffs. I do. The hammer's here. Ooh, wait a second. Spike Whip is actually insane if you cleanse buffs. Do I cleanse buffs? I mean, I could. Earth Battle. Super Speed Spike Whip is not what I'm looking for. Kaito. 848. They have my staff and they have the things, but they don't have the owls. And they don't do damage. Look at all my buffs. Look at all your buffs. Look at all my buffs. Look at all your buffs. Why am I getting so much mana? This thing is going super speed. You are giving duplicate buffs. Too much mana. Okay. That is worth being aware of. Second Chili Goobert. And a Shelly. Huh. Second. Oh, right. Plus this gives tons of mana. Mana Thirst. Don't need it. This one is actually really good. Cleanse a debuff. If you have no debuffs, heal for 8. Works with holy items. Heals for a bunch. Or it cleanses debuffs. But a lot of enemies do debuff. Still, it's good to cleanse a lot of debuffs. Shelly, I'm sorry. Am I sorry? I don't know. Kind of sorry. Could just increase my healing by a bunch. Plus, I do need stars. I want this bag. Kind of want to just place this. Stupid, but it's also kind of good. Making 2 of these happy is difficult. I'm going to say no to that. You're worth 6 gold. But it's questionable. Mostly saying no because I do benefit from this bag. Quite a bit. Could I benefit from the bag more? Yeah, I could. Too bad. You should be a food. You're not a food. Good. What about this toad? Start the battle. We don't have mana problems. We don't have luck problems. They have a chain whip and I have so many buffs to feed them. They only have a couple triggers for this though. They do use heat to mess me up. I have so much mana. Mana Orb would be good. Hey, damage. 29 to 33, 18.3 per second, 28.7 per second super speed. This one, 1.06 seconds, 0.65 seconds, 1.69, 1.35, 5.45. Let's go. Super speed. Healing. Damage for low stamina. This thing's slow, but we could speed it up. Shelly does heal a good amount. Shelly. Time to refigure out the bags. So this one, blood manipulation, 15% of your healing as damage. And other things. But mainly that one thing that I just said. This one is a slow item, 2.5 seconds. It's not that slow. The holy item does damage. It uses mana to give me invulnerability forever and ever for 3 seconds. And if I find the duration bag, it would be even longer. Okay. Good talk. This wants to be friends with this. This wants to be friends with everybody. Healing bag. This wants to be friends with you. Everybody is friends with everybody. Brick collar. Shell. Holy item. Holy item. You also do things with holy items. Weird that this is not a holy item. Alright, quick pause. God, there are so many star interactions. So the problem right now is I do want to sell 5 gold worth of stuff. Also, you should be touching mana items. Mana mastery could be real, except I don't need that much mana. And I don't have a mana orb. I need to sell 5 gold worth of stuff. Time melting. Can be broken with this. 60% longer, 3 seconds. 5 seconds? That's a long time to be invulnerable, and it can work with other things. Blood manipulation. Do I heal a lot? I mean, I heal a bit. But I can do damage in other ways. Mainly this dagger and this one. That's not a lot of damage, but it's enough. Maybe. Alright. The biggest question. How do I get 5 gold? Also, what am I using you for? Invulnerability. And breaking 20 armor per hit. Could be more. 20 armor per hit. That does appeal to me. You're missing 2 stars. Huh. Alright. So, 1 gold. 2 gold. 3 gold. Ah, but I like this increased healing. 4 gold. I like speeding up this dagger. You're for invulnerability. $5 gold. I'm really giving up all of this just for time melter. You also give 5 heat. That 5 heat is worth noting. 5 heat is extremely good. This one could be scooted up, right? Could be. Does that help? Kind of. So, the thought with that is I can duplicate this one's heat. Yeah, that helps. 20% of the time. But it's more than 20%, because it's 20% plus 20. It's just good. It is pretty good. This one. 3 damage forever. And 3 heat. This one, stamina forever. This one. Plus, I would take a throwable, I think. Lump of coal. Start the battle. Thread. Thread could get me max HP. This is not holy, no. Wait, I got the Shelly out of there. We only break 10 per hit. They're also invulnerable. My invulnerable lasted a very long time. They're also invulnerable. They're cheating. XP damned. Super long, you're gone. This one. You're in. Huh. You would like to be friends with this one, but I care more about this one. Badger. Badger is my friend. Uses mana. Hey, I have mana. This sounds amazing. And it's on sale. And you cost 9 gold. But you're plus 8 damage. And I don't currently do damage. And it sounds amazing. Do I combine up the yellows? Almost certainly. But maybe not. This one does 13. No, I keep them separate. God. This one does 13 to 18 damage. That's a lot of damage. And it destroys armor. That's really good. This one wants more stars. Shelly. Shelly is supposed to be healing 20% extra for me. But instead, here we are. This one. You like nature items? 2 nature items. 3 nature items. Shelly. Shelly is friends with the rainbow. Use mana. That's fine. You can use that mana. This one. Missing 1 star. 2 stars. This one. Full stars. I could sell that green. For what? Could also just keep that green. Someday, I may buy you. You're not holy, you are fire. Start the battle. 4 gold. Tons of lag. for no reason. Scary. Arrow is scary. Arrow does damage. Oh, okay. Arrow does damage. Yeah, but I have 5 seconds of invulnerability. Does it say how long I go into I have 4.8 seconds. 60%. That makes sense because it's not 66%. 3 seconds. Yeah, 4.8. Sounds right. We enter that. Where's the timestamp? Timestamp? X. Why did it move me after I found that? Gained invulnerability. 4.27. So we're in invulnerability until after 9 seconds. 8.5. Round is over. Damage. I should look at my damage charts. Holy Spear does the most damage. By far. Because it doesn't need to scale. Could put the crit on it. Crit chance. Very low. Think about it. Because you do like it being a nature item over here. You also like those shells. This one is garbage. Sadly. Because it sounds really fun. This one is good. Super good. Snowballs are good. Sells for 9 gold. That could buy me this. Buy me space. So when I buy that heat stone, I do have to think about where it's getting positioned. Ideally, I would move this up. But if I do that, it screws up the Shelly. Shelly is friends with the rainbow. Maybe Shelly doesn't have... Oh, but it's also a holy, which makes that really good. Okay, and you're still friends. Still friends. This one. Plus 8 damage on the quick item. Destroy 30 armor every hit, being sped up, doing damage. Scale, do damage. And you're a kind of quick activator. 2.5, 3.5. Oh, I should just get rid of this. Huh. Oh. Huh. 3.5? What is your problem? You're being sped up, it's fine. Everything is fine, start the battle. But, that is not a very quick activator. Shelly is not super happy down there. Could Shelly be happier? Almost certainly. Maybe I should think about that. I should think about that. Okay, I'm gonna think about that. We're invulnerable forever. We do damage. There's another crit thing. I was thinking about moving that crit thing. Alright, thoughts. 3 stars. We're still there. This is still happy. This is still happy. This is still happy. You are less happy. Do I care? Plus 2 max HP. Why do I care about turning Shelly sideways? I forget. Oh, because of the rainbow? Yeah. Alright. Speeding things up sounds really good. Figuring it out sounds really bad. How bad? Really bad. There's a mana orb. Mana orb is kind of weird with the crown effect. But only kind of weird. It's not where you go. It's where you go. That's where you go. That's where you go. This one is gone. Mana orb. Crit chance. You liked it more before. Purple can move up here. This can move over here. Crit chance, mana orb. Crit chance, mana orb. You could give a whole bunch of buffs with the mana orb. I don't have enough to do both. Whole bunch of buffs. I do have 2 things that consume mana now. Also, you would like to see mana items. Crit chance, mana orb. Crit chance, mana orb. Mana orb. Purple gem. Red gem. Purple gem. God, I hate this lag. Settings. Save resources when unfocused. Graphic quality. Why am I having to want to turn off graphic quality on a game that doesn't care about graphics, except they do for some stupid reason? Debuffs. Debuffs. Start the battle. I feel fine. That big sword does scare me. But it scares me less if I'm invulnerable. I went in too early. Mana orb's not gonna get popped. Ideally, we would pop the mana orb before this goes off. There's not a way to do that, but this would help. Could help. More healing. For my Shelly, who's not currently getting my healing benefit. I don't want to do this. Do I care more about the rainbow? Do I care more about the super healing? Super healing. Oh, plus it speeds this up, but so did the other one. Alright. Do I want to figure all of this out? I guess so. What do I need to figure out? Rainbow likes this. Badger likes this. Bard likes this. You're not a bard. Ukulele likes this. This thing likes being sped up because it activates other items. Well, gives them 50% progress towards activating. This one, mana potion. Mana potion. Who uses mana? This one. Okay? And it uses it quick. Quick. Healing. Do I have other healers? Kind of. Nature. Do I have other nature? Shelly is screwing this up. I'm gonna put Shelly back. Fine. I don't need you to get the double heals. Fine. Everything is fine. Could get the double heals, but God, it would be tough. Basically, I would need to move this space all down here. Turn this. Could turn this. Blue gem. Frost. Second crit collar, and it's a nature item. Oh. 4 seconds. I like this. I just lost a round. Missing 2 space. Full. Start the battle. 2 hearts, 9 wins. We get a heart back. If we win this, this looks pretty good for me. Katana, they give me a bunch of buffs. What are they doing? They're gaining a bunch of mana. They do heal stuff. Invulnerability just wore off. They gain mana. They pop a mana orb. Who knows after that? They have a ton of empower. They're removing damage from my weapons. They're out of stamina. I gain heat. I gain mana. What do I do with it? I have a lot of health. I am getting hit hard. I would like to kill them now. I'm honking. They're honking. Everybody is honking. How am I honking? You don't even have a shield. How am I honking? You use 1.9 per second. I don't have anything giving me stamina except for this. Max stamina, 9. Maybe I should think about stamina. This uses 0.5 per second. Kind of bad news. This will be the one that's attacking every time. It is good at breaking armor. This one could be scaling. Maybe it's good that this one's going off. Plus, I put the crit over here. And I have 16 luck, so 16 times 5 is only 80%. I knew that. No, I'm so stupid. Flip it. Cupcake Goobert. Gets me more heat. The thing is, this Goobert's better. 10 health. 12 health. Cost 7. Cost 6. You're cheaper, you're better. The only thing is, you are a magic item. And it still might be worth 6 gold to do that. Is it worth 6 gold? You're a nature item. Nature item could go down here. Speeds that up. Ah, but you're not friends. Be friends. Could go up here. It's 2 HP. Nobody cares. What I really want is an activator for this. Oh. That's what I want. I don't want to do it. So this could go right here. If that goes right there, it almost simplifies my life. Also, you're godly. This only needs unique or godly. Chance-based effects of the star item are 15% more likely to trigger. Oh, that one. Chance-based effects of the star item are 15% more likely to trigger. That's crazy. The video game is crazy. Alright. I kind of need more items in this stupid bag. Stupid bag. This one. 2 activators. 3 activators. 4 activators. More heat. More heals. More heat, more heals, more heat, more heals. Didn't I have a purple gem? I do. Purple gem. This one. That one is pretty good. 2-second cooldown, does light synergies, heals, removes debuffs. I like it. It's expensive. We have 4 rounds. Just finding this was crazy. After 5 seconds, gain 2 buffs of the type which you have the most of. Why even include that text? I mean, it's okay, but the main thing, chance-based effects, big mana. This one, craziness, craziness. Wait, oh god. You can affect this one to give a greater chance, which affects this one, which gives a greater chance. You're actually crazy. What if I just get rid of this art? No. What if I did? That's insane. Chance-based effects. Chance-based effects. I did flip this, yes. Duration. Anybody else have duration? Nope. Start the battle. Hammer's here. Good job, Hammer. Hammer's here. Hammer stuns. No increased duration. Brass knuckles. They get lots of stuns, but I don't know if stuns work while I'm invulnerable. Should check that. That would be good to know. It's on hit. They still hit. It's just for 0 damage. Let's go see. Oh, I can be stunned. That is good to know. Stun's kind of overpowered. Stun is amazing. And they have Thorn Burst. Thorn Burst, Brass Knuckles, Hammer. If they got the increased duration, they could, like, perma-stun me, which would mess me up pretty bad. Like death. Oh. This one. Godly. 2.4 versus 2.6. This one generates mana. Reflects 2 debuffs. This one, every 2.4 seconds, cleanse 2 debuffs. Inflict them on your opponent. I do think that's better. Faster. It's harder to get dark items around this, but it's easier as we get later into the game. Could keep both. Keeping both kind of appeals to me. It kind of does. Things I could consider. Put that like that. Put this like this. Put this like this. Put this like this. You make holy items into dark items. Double armor. So I get a bunch of armor. I do debuff thing. God, the lag just because I was hovering those. I hate it. The pig. The pig because I can't afford to do anything else. You lose a star, kind of, but not really. Not this turn. At a future point, you lose a star. Could move this. Moving this gets me a gem. Not holy. I would like something holy down here. Too bad. Badger. Badger would like for this to scoot up. That screws with the chili, which would screw with the badger. Okay. 3.6, 4.8. I want the additional buffs, but I also kind of want the mana, but the mana's not a priority. Pop the mana orb. We should pop the mana orb, I think, with mana potion and all the chance stuff. Okay, we go into invulnerability, so do they. Pop the mana orb for a ton of buffs, bunch of heat. Echoing Battle Cry, Amulet of Steel, Stone Armor, Moon Armor. The only thing is you gotta get these two to touch these armors, I think. Forget about the Echoing Battle Cry on these two, is my thought process. Even though they are 30, just try and echo these two. Have these where? I feel like you have to have these two not touching each other, separated by a gap. Put this in the middle of the gap. Put this... Oh, so you still could have this touch everything. Have these sandwich... These three items sandwiched in between these two armors. I think that's it. I would have to actually play it, but I think that's it. This one. Pretty good. It's also a pain. And it's worth 3 gold. This one triggers a pet, which sounds amazing. Shelly. Is there any reason I can't do that? Nope. Is Shelly really the best pet? Yeah, it is. Shelly is really the best pet. This one. 4 space. 3 gold. So I like this bag more than I like other bags. But I also don't like it more. Oh. Same amount of space. Could keep the potion bag for a little bit. You don't even do healing, but I still like it more than this bag, except it's a little bit difficult to position. Red gem is good, keep them separate. Healing is increased 10%. If I upgrade them, healing is increased. Wait. Give it back. Healing is increased by 15%. So right now, healing is increased by 20%. If I combine them, it's only 15%. What am I doing with that purple gem? Purple gem. Good question. Purple gem. Oh, wait. Mana gives armor. Mana gives armor. The thing is, I get a lot of mana. Enough? I think I get enough mana. This one, I do gain Empower. I could crit with this. Crap. I can also pet with it. Plus 2 damage for each pet. Do I really care about triggering the Shelly? I do. How much? Because I could put that over there. It makes the badger happy. Everybody's happy. All right. Is there a reason not to do that? Not that I know of. I want this one. To get that, I could sell this, buy this. I want that scroll. Crap. I do want that scroll. Scroll would want to go where? Right here. This could go here. I lose a holy item, but I gain a holy item. How is that helpful to me? I don't know. Scroll doesn't feel like as big of a priority. It's round 17. We're about to end everything. Pig. Insta crown. Delayed crown. Blind. Holy blind, we might have a problem. Okay, I do have lots of buff. Reflection, we might have a problem. Healing is my only chance. Blind, blind, blind. How much accuracy does this have? 7 darkness items. That's wild. 10% chance to inflict 4 random debuffs on hit. This one. So we reflect debuffs back and forth to each other, I think. This one, when they rebirth, they put a bunch of debuffs on me. Not that many, but a few. They don't even have the bag that does extra debuffs. This thing's going super speed. This thing is crazy. For 3 seconds, they don't even have increased duration. This one is crazy. 10% chance to protect debuffs from being cleansed. This one stops me from gaining my buffs. This one messes me up. What are they doing with the bag of stones? On round 17. For second Sir Sand. Is that really what they're doing that? It's too late. They're doing 3 bags of stones. I don't understand. This is a crazy start. This is a good start. This is a good start. They are just looking for the bags of sand. For the early... Oh, and they have another... Huh. I am curious how this works. Start a battle. Both players take minus 25% damage. Now with these icons, we can tell what's going on a bit. For how many seconds? God, they really need the increased duration ones. There's also this, 35% less. Alright, so this is supposed to be for 7 seconds, unstackable. So, where do we see that? Critical hit. Wait, damage reduction 50% because of what? It says unstackable. Maybe it means the time. No, because they have... This one's giving 25% for 5 seconds. Alright, let's see what happens. So they're at 50%. We are at 5 seconds. We expect to see that change. 5 seconds goes down to 25%. This one is not pulsating yet. Oh, you just don't go off. So this is just for the 3 blind, which is pretty good right now. Good to know. 3 blind, 2 space. How much gold are you? Don't know. I kind of wish I could hit Alt here for more info. I can hit Alt to see all the connections, which is useful. Good quality of life. But show me more info about this. Or let me click it, or something. I want to know. Sir Sand. Sir Sand. It's good, except that I have the early invulnerability. It is good. 3 blind. Maybe it's not. I'm not doing debuff things. I kind of am. A little bit. I am doing heat things. I am doing the smallest amount of healing things. Now I'm doing a little bit more healing things. Could be doing poison resist things. Unhealing would have helped me there, I think. Not much really would have helped. This. Breaking more armor. If enemies have armor, they can have crazy amounts. 40 per hit feels more important than 1 Shelly trigger. And this is nature, and it gains me max health. And it uses mana, which is maybe good, maybe bad. Don't need you. Stamina. Why do I want this? I don't know. At one point in time, I wanted that. I don't know. Kind of just want bag space. Mana orb. Pretty sure I want this mana orb. For what purpose? I don't know. I don't know. Mana orb. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I want it. It would be really cool if I could refund the mana. But right now I'm not using mana. And we do generate mana. This one uses the smallest amount, this one uses 10. These ones can use crazy mana, give tons of buffs. Especially in an extended fight. What about heat? This one gives poison. Really weird. It does speed up the chili. Not friends with you. Could just take 2 heat instead of inflicting poison every few seconds. No, I think I'm good. I could put this where? No, we're good. Are we just good? Feels like we're just good. Buy that. Roll. This one, 4 space. Do I need the stamina bags? Probably. So I could get +1 space by buying this. Okay. Why would I reserve you? I didn't mean to reserve you. 7. Crap. With lots of heat, this is appealing because it gives 1 of every buff. Every 8 seconds. Didn't you used to be 7? It is appealing. Also a holy item. So I could put it over here. Gets me lots of extra healing. I think the answer is I need it. 1 gold, 2 gold. We already have 2 gold. That gets me up to 4 gold. 5 gold, 6 gold, 7 gold. A bunch of gold. Is there a better item I could have sold? I should have kept that shell probably. So do I care more about breaking 10 armor or about increasing healing by 4%? That is a question. To which I do not know the answer. Is there a different thing I could put down here? That one. This is an activator. You're happy. You're happy. You're happy. You're happy. Starting mana. Starting mana is good. And it can be duplicated. It can be duplicated is a key thing that makes this good. And heat. Heat makes it good. And Cupcake chili. Okay. Start the battle. Cupcake chili. Mikinboshi. So much mana. So many buffs. Ooh, they just did damage to me. Stop. God, the main thing I want is to delay this. Did I have anybody else with the duration? No. Did I get to pop my mana orbs? Probably. Did I gain? No, maybe I didn't. I must have popped at least 1. Damage dealt. Activations. Oh, but that's going to be weird with the mana. No, the mana orbs only count if they pop. Mana orb, mana orb. When did they pop? 10.73. No. No. Weird. You can gray them out on here. Oh, we can see when they popped. Oh, but I would have to gray out everything. Gray out this, gray out this, gray out this, gray out this, gray out this. Mana orbs. There's too many. All right, we can just search for it, but what would it be? I can just watch what happened in the history. Damage dealt. Damage dealt. How much damage did we do? Yeah, we're doing a damage. 115 per second, 117 per second. 11 second rounds, and we gain invulnerability, and we gain crazy sustain and buffs. All right, so what happens when we play through? What happens is, at 0 seconds, we have 10 heat, 9 mana, not bad. Except we're about to crown. It's not crown, but whatever. We're about to go invulnerable. Spear. Spear, when it goes off, 4.8 seconds, happens at 1.38. Not the best time. I notice very little poison on me. Despite them having poison bow, they do crit things. They do crossblade things. They do dragon things. They have this bloody crit, which I think of as very good with this arrow. Bloody crit. Invulnerable. All right, wait. Watch the mana. Mana's climbing quickly. 31. Bam. 5 seconds. We're still invulnerable. We pop the orb. I did not get mana mastery, but I took rainbow instead. I think rainbow is just better in this circumstance. 2 buffs, 6 buffs, 8 buffs, 2 buffs, 10 empower, 4 buffs. So total, how many is that? That is 10, 16, 18, 28, 32. 32 buffs. You're supposed to give 25. We got 7 extra. Otherwise, you would give 45, but everything else wouldn't give all the buffs, so the rainbow is really good. Which orb was that? That's my crappy orb. So the rainbow orb might give even more. Alright. How many did we say? A bunch. Alright, that happened. We gained 4 from this. Still invulnerable. 35 heat at this point. Watching the mana orbs. No longer invulnerable. They're almost dead, but they come back from it. Heals? Heals. Because that vampire, this item is broken. Mana. 25 mana. 27 mana. 32 mana. About to pop the orb. Bam. Orb goes off. Orb goes off at 9.82 seconds. Enemy's almost dead. We gain 10, 18, 22, 28, 34, 37. That's not that much more. 37. Was that even more? Don't know. Still good. But it felt similar to this other one despite Rainbow being here. Would have expected it to be higher. 37 versus 25, it's plus 12. That's pretty good. It's like 50% increase. That is pretty good. Alright, take it. Holy damage. Red, critical damage. They regen a ton of health. Fortuna's Grace. Fortuna's Grace. Right? Double hits, double crits. 167 damage in one hit. With 83 regen. Wild. Burning Torch. I'm not critting much. They are critting. Still no poison on me. 95 damage. Crossblades. I'm almost dead here. 57. Bam. 92 crit. With my 9 luck, 2 of these, you're always going to crit, but you're slow. Stamina. I have stamina problems. I really should have thought about getting rid of this torch for one. I should have, because it's losing me a star, and it's just not that good. And I could have just replaced it with that scroll. 2.2 second cooldown. It would have been fine. It still would have lost me 2 stars. Could have replaced it with a big purple gem. That would have been awesome. There are things I could have replaced it with. Also, this dagger could have been replaced with this. I could have redone my whole board, basically. Your main benefit over this one is that you're magic, which is weird. That's it. So, like, magic item does give me 20 extra armor, but it could do other things, too. Weird. Alright. How do I think this does in overtime? 8 out of 10? Plus 11, let's go. 42. Diamond. The answer. Alright, history. Round 1. Carius. Ooh. I like seeing this with the musical instruments. They're doing chonk like crazy, and speeding up Shelly 50%. 2 Shellys. I actually like their build so much. I like their build so much. That is wild. 0.4 second cooldown, 124 heat. On activation, gain heat. These ones gain heat on activation. This sword is a little bit questionable, but it can stun, so no, it's not questionable. Gloves are pretty awesome. Ideally, the gloves would be hitting this. Level up is amazing. The only thing is, it can waste this when these go off on gloves. These are speeding each other up. The Jinx speeds everything up. This is amazing. It's so good. Oh, I like this so much. I'm just trying to think if I would remove any of these. Because the more times you get to speed somebody up by 50%, especially this chonk. Oh, but the chonk just goes faster and faster, and it's a no stamina item. This is actually wild. I normally don't like Badger in this, but here I would. That was me honking, not them. This also does Frost and Vamp things. But it's hard for me to reach Frost because I have these. And I probably have others. I don't know what I have. I have a lot of stuff. Round lost. I want to see their activations. They didn't get to do anything while I was invulnerable, but they did because they do get to stun me. Damage dealt. Kind of similar. Alright, activations. I don't know if I've seen, in 16 seconds, a chunk go off 25 times. That's their highest activation. Level up. Fanfares. Billy Goobert goes off 12 times. The Jinxes are at 10, which is what they need to max out. Up to 10 times. Do they stop removing luck after that? I don't know, because it seems like they went off exactly 10 times just because that's how many times they went off. No, I think they would keep going. They just wouldn't speed things up. Yeah, they would keep going. There's no reason they wouldn't. Turbo Shellys went off 8 and 9 times. Their speed at the end, 2.76, but it's actually quicker because of this. They did go Rainbow Ukulele. And they have my bag. This is so cool. I like it. I do kind of like my setup here. Like if you had 2 fanfares, maybe. They're also draining my stamina. 49.9 damage per second if I had stamina. 31.7 damage per second. Dog actually does damage. Just because it's a 0 stamina. Huh. If I look at my damage dealt, Spikes did most of it, all because of that green amulet that I pulled. Green amulet is broken. I've built no synergies around it, and it does my most damage just because I picked it. That's why if I see like 2 or 3 of these, I'll just solo take those. Holy Spear damage. Courage Puppy did not do much. It's too slow. With heat. It just isn't good. Artifact Stone Heat. Was there for the plus 8 damage, plus 3 heat. I think it's good enough. Questionable though. Because I could have put this chance by the double rainbow ukulele. And maybe gone crazy. Probably should have done that. I don't actually care about this. I should have been getting rid of this. Still kept this, but it shouldn't be a priority like it is. The priority is this item and this item. That's it. Mainly it's this item, but getting this on both. Trying to find more chances, more amulets of the wild, making the badger happy. I want to look. Healing. We heal for a good amount. This is why False Life seems crazy. Overheal. False Life, 397 HP, plus you gain extra max health. So it's more than that. False Life would have been crazy. What do I want to check? Oh, max health. 120 from Badger. That's not as much as I would expect. 120 from Badger. You only went off... Oh no, never mind. That is a lot. Never mind. That's a good amount. But again, False Life would work great with Badger. False Life. What was the other skill I took? Oh, Time Melting. Just because of the spear. It's not bad. Plus 11? I'm happy with that. All right. For now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.